In this video, we're in the Netherlands and we're going to be sharing with you some of the top things to do in this beautiful country that aren't in Amsterdam.
What is this called?
Kibbeling.
What do you see?
All these crowns.
Do you know that's because there's a king and a queen?
And a princess.
But don't blame me, blame the Dutch.
We found them!
Woo! Come, let's go.
These beautiful flowers are just incredible. Really not that big of a country, so you can pretty much get to the coast from anywhere where you're staying. Wow. It's pretty incredible.
And in case you missed our latest video, we spent the day in Amsterdam,
We're in Netherlands.
where we explored the capital and ate our way throughout the city. We tried some of the most popular Dutch street foods and had a blast.
This is probably the most iconic of the Dutch treats that we are going to be trying here.
The cheese was steamed.
This is our croquette here, and this is bitterballen.
This is our raw herring.
Today, I'm sandwiched in between two little sleeping girls. Well, one of them doesn't sound like she's sleeping. Hey, nothing that a little binky can't fix. Most times. And today we're going to be exploring the third largest city here in the Netherlands, Den Haag. From what we've been told, this city is where the parliament and the royal family live. It's kind of like the Washington DC of the US. So this is where all of the government stuff takes place, and we've heard it's a beautiful city to explore. So we're excited to start this video out by showcasing what to do here in this city.
Right now I'm sitting on a bench in a park looking over this beautiful lake that's by the Moritz house in The Hague. It's been a bit windy this morning, but we have come well prepared and we're hoping that some sunshine comes out throughout the afternoon. We're here with our friends from Germany. They're giving us some tips from the last time that they were here, and we're gonna have an amazing time. After leaving the park, we walked down a busy shopping area, and that led us to the King's Palace, which the King and Queen live there today. And by no means is it a small building, but sometimes I think when you think about a palace, like Buckingham Palace kind of comes to mind. So like this really big building, but it's still incredibly large and beautiful, and you can definitely get a lot closer to this palace than you can to the Buckingham Palace. Next, we're going to be walking over to the library, which is just around the corner from the palace, which we've heard they have some great bakery items, which sounds delicious because I'm ready to eat. Well, the bookstore had some delicious carrot cake, a croissant, and some cookies, and it was nice to get off the feet and be warm for a minute. Now we're just going to be exploring more of the shopping district and downtown Hague.
It's a good, good life. It's a good, good life. Yeah, it feels alright. It's a good, good life. Wasting time, we can.
What is this called?
Kibbeling. Oh, kibbeling.
Yes. Ooh, wow, this is nice.
It smells
Like,
good.
She's like, give me some.
That's amazing.
It's like really good.
So good.
The place was amazing.
What do you see?
All these crowns.
Do you know that's because there's a king and a queen?
And a princess.
So we were told that these are the most popular Dutch cookies here in the country. I don't know if that was just a sales tactic or not, but it worked because after tasting one, we definitely ended up with a bag, and the salesman was very nice. When he was explaining them, he said essentially these are like gingerbread except less ginger, more cinnamon, and they were really good. I really enjoyed them. So we ended up getting a dark chocolate with sea salt one, but they had a lot of different variations. It was right in the downtown areas. So if you're here in the city, be sure to check them out.
Mayonnaise with frikandel.
The skinless sausage.
You gotta try it out.
Looks a little dry.
It's been fried on the outside, right? It's good that there's mayo with it.
Yeah.
Because it's like okay.
I'm just saying this is typical Dutch.
Yeah,
You
no,
want
but-
a typical Dutch?
But it is typical Dutch, yeah.
The German says it's just not as good. Smells like a sausage, which makes sense because it is a sausage.
But don't blame me, blame the Dutch. The kibbeling was better, huh?
It's very interesting. I want the crunch from biting into the skin. Like I want the texture and it's just lacking it. It's okay.
You want more mayonnaise, I understand.
We just saw a tram restaurant, so that's really cool, and the first time I've ever seen that. We're ending out our day here. It's been a blast. We can't wait to show you what we're gonna do tomorrow.
Did we see some flowers?
Yeah, little one.
We found yellow ones, yep, the rapeseed flowers, and these red pink ones, huh? There are so many and we love it. But now we have to go and find some more flowers, huh?
Yeah.
What color do you hope we find?
I hope we find pink.
So this morning we started off by coming out here to the island just south of Rotterdam to find some flowers. We've been following a local tulip guide from Salt in Our Hair. If you haven't followed them, they have some amazing tour guides all over the world, but especially here in the Netherlands because they were born and raised here on this island that we are visiting today. And we're really looking forward to exploring this part of the country because it's well enough away from Rotterdam, The Hague, Amsterdam that there's not going to be a lot of tourists. In fact, there's nobody here right now because it's just a random field that we're coming up to, that we're hoping to just drive around the island to find some more of them and enjoy just such a beautiful sunny day.
What do you see with it?
I see poop and poop.
Go! We found them! Woo!
Come, let's go.
Like the starlight, no beginning or end. Look into your eyes. I get lost in this moment. I never wanna leave.
What did you find?
A pink flower.
Like a story, don't know where it'll go. Oh, but I see all that I need to know. It's standing right in front of me. Time and time, I do it all again.
Hey, Noah. You look like an old little man.
Here and now is where it all begins. Oh, there's a million stars up overhead. Still I would find you right here all over again. Under the silent sky. Oh, I know it's true. I'll always be far.
There's a lot of love going on. Oh, silly face. Since that first red field, which we were really excited about, it has gotten far better and it's been really fun to see all of the bright colors. Behind me you can see such a bright like red pink tulip. It is beyond bright and beautiful. It's so fun to see them in blossom, to see all the different colors. There's like purple ones here and then there's the yellow over in the distance. We went to the building right by these fields and asked permission to come and take pictures and videos and they said that was fine. A lot of times when you come to the fields you will see like a sign that says no picking and just be very careful with the flowers. So it's really cool that they allow you to get really close to the flowers, just be respectful of them. We haven't been to the big tulip festival near Amsterdam, but we really like this one. It's just really cool to be able to drive around, just kind of chase tulip and just be surprised of what colors of fields we're going to see. This just gives it the local, less touristy feel and we're enjoying it. Definitely a seasonal thing, so with this, it's one of the top things to do here in the Netherlands, but you have to come during the months of April and May when they're in season.
Well, the joke's kind of on us now because we just mentioned maybe like an hour ago how lucky we've been for not having rain or any type of bad weather. Well, got it now. It's a little bit of a hail/rain mix, but these beautiful flowers are just incredible, absolutely amazing. And although we've had to kind of drive around to find them in different parts of the island, it's been kind of fun to like go up and over the canals and just see them like over in the distance.
Octopuses in the ocean.
I don't want octopuses.
Something else that we definitely needed to do while we were here so close to the coast is come to the beach. So we're here close to the place that we've been staying. The sun is out, it is a bit windy, but we're gonna still make the most of it. It feels great to have sunshine. and sand on our toes. One of the great things about the Netherlands is it's really not that big of a country, so you can pretty much get to the coast from anywhere where you're staying if you have a couple hours to spare. Fortunately for us, we were only a 10-minute walk, so it's really nice that we've been able to just come right out here.
A spicy pretzel.
Do you like spicy?
Well, it feels pretty great to be back in the water, although it is absolutely freezing right now. But who am I kidding? I really love cold water. I'm thinking that tomorrow, with our last morning here in Holland, probably gonna wake up, do a little jog over here, bring a towel with me, and do a little polar plunge out here in the North Sea. So one other thing that we noticed when we came out here is that there were a bunch of guys out here fishing. They had, I don't know, probably 3-meter tall fishing rods out here in the sand. I'm not sure how far they were able to throw the line out there, but it was kind of fun. And there's a few people that are still here right now, people out with their kites, people are in a little cafe over here. Our friends that we've came here with, they actually told us there's these little houses that you can rent right here on the beach, which would be really peaceful and relaxing, having the sound of the waves constantly crashing. So I'm not sure why I really like cold water, but I'm really excited to get in. And it is like 30-mile-an-hour winds out here. Besides the saltiness of the water, really refreshing, really invigorating. It's a good thing I got a little run in there before, but great way to end out this trip here to the Holland.
There was 1, 2, 3.
Well, it is a chilly Sunday morning, but we are really happy that we've made it here to Kinderdijk to see the windmills up and close. And honestly, it's just like out of the Walt Disney Donald Duck book that we have when we read with Willa, and we're right next to the canals. These beautiful windmills and the birds like just calling all over the place. You want to see Donald Duck? Well, there are lots of ducks here and lots of geese, but I don't think we're gonna find Donald Duck today.
This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's really cool because you can learn how the Netherlands have used these to manage water. This place is so cute. Hi, Mike.
Wow. It's pretty incredible.
This is what I think of when I think of the Netherlands. The windmills behind me, the coast, and if it's possible and in season, the tulips. There's a lot more to see in this country that we haven't seen, so we'll definitely have to make a stop back. Some things that come to mind are Rotterdam, going to a cheese museum factory, going to a clog factory, or at least learning more about the history behind the clog, and so much more. If you've traveled to the Netherlands, or you live here, or you just have other suggestions of what to do here in this country, comment them below. We'd love to hear from you guys and see what we should do the next time we come. Don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button. Your support means so much to us. We'll see you guys on the next video.